Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a 180-degree transfer. This is when you're facing something pretty much directly. It might be a little bit off, but pretty much directly, and then transferring to where I would be sitting in the chair facing my body, where I am now. This is particularly hard, and I avoid it. I avoid doing it, but there are times that it is necessary to do, such as one of the most important and critical times when you're going to the bathroom and you're in a stall that is narrow and you don't have enough room to spin around to get, if this were the toilet, we're pretending this is a toilet, to get kind of like 90 degrees to it. Sometimes there's not enough room if you're traveling outside of the United States, or if you live outside of the United States in a country that might not be as accessible or reliably accessible. You might run into a bathroom and really roll into a bathroom, really have to use the bathroom, and you're presented with, only being able to do about a 180-degree transfer. Now, this is not exactly a toilet, obviously, and it is actually, I tried this out, it's a little bit harder than transferring onto a toilet from 180 degrees, just because of the legs are where they are and this cushion will move. So just beware that I'm going to show you the basics of how we're doing this, but make it your own and try it out yourself. Try it out in a safe spot first, and then in an emergency you'll know what to do. So of course the thing is, you come up close to it, and you don't want to get too close because that gives you pretty much no room to move. So you're going to want a little bit of distance, and again, if you're in a public restroom, you're going to be putting your hand on this toilet seat. So wash your hands before, and wash them after. Doesn't really matter if you wash them before, or if there's a thing to put on the toilet seat, you can do that. So one of the things that we're doing here is we're going to try to spin our bodies around already as much as possible, just to give us some extra help. And considering where our feet are, if you can imagine doing a 180 from this, my feet are going to get twisted, possibly hurt. So I'm going to take my foot that is going to be on this side, because when I'm 180, this is my right foot. Right now it's over here, it's going to be over here. So put that over here, just let it cross over this foot. And this other foot, I keep it on the foot plate, and you can move it over a little bit, whatever gives you some stability, because when you're leaning up, your feet can kind of give you some stability there. And then here, we're grabbing onto the kind of edge of the pretend toilet. Another thing is lock your chair, right? You don't want this to move on you while you're transferring. And then there's a few different places you can put your hand. I usually put my hand here for transfers, but this is not very useful. So putting it on the wheel, or just putting it on where the cushion is, somewhere in here. This gives you a lot of options because it's just a big flat surface. So putting it here, I'll put it kind of just directly behind me, pick myself up, and transfer over. Now that's the way to get on. And then now that we want to get off, let's say I'm here, I can take the brakes off of the chair and move my feet, readjust my feet. Okay. Did the business on the toilet, all good, and now I want to get back on the chair. So pull it up to me, and here, unlike before when you were coming in, like imagine there's walls on either side, you're kind of constrained, but now you can move the chair a little bit easier than when you could if you were in it, because you can pick it up by the front and move it like this, rather than from the back wheels and have to do some adjusting, kind of like this stuff. And so you can move it a little bit. If you have the room, you can move it a little bit side to side. And I'm going to want to put the brakes on again. And from here, again, twisting our body as much as possible. And this time with the feet, it doesn't matter as much because I'm not really going to get it to be on the foot plate. I could like this, but then when I go to sit, my foot's going to get totally twisted, caught right here, and then it's going to potentially be hurt by over bending my ankle. So I'll usually keep my feet out here, and here I will grab right here. You could maybe grab here, but this is a bit of a stretch. So I'll grab here, and wherever you can put, sometimes I'll do a fist to push off, but if you need to grab like that or something, or just flat hand, whatever you do, push off and twist back. As you can see, getting back was a little bit easier. Whether it is or not might be just because of the setup or whatever, but the principle is there of the 180-degree transfer. That is it. Thank you for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, probably already subscribed. But if not, then now's a perfect time. Be sure to leave a comment on any future videos that you would like to see, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share it with 1 billion people, maybe 5. Whatever you'd like. See you in the next one.